Welcome back everyone. In this video, I just want to go over the type of grips that you have available to you on the market right now if you want to start your summer edge project. I know there are other companies that make the grips as well, but these two actually stand out. You've got DS Grips on the right and CDW or Collector Design Works on the left. Right now I'm showing two different versions of DS Grips. This is his first gen version, and currently right now he only sells his second gen. I'll kind of go over the first gen just in case if you happen to run into it on like eBay or other used website store. So for these ones, he actually at least tried to go with the airsoft version. So you've got the indentation here, the slight slope, the mag release indentation. Sadly, I don't know why he went with a straight, flat magwell here. It would have been nice if it curved a little bit more just to be a little more exact to the airsoft version. But anyway, these are fairly thick. These are definitely made for people who've got larger hands. So I've got smaller hands and it's actually kind of tough to wrap around or at least reach the mag release. I have to like let go and curve over just to hit my mag release button. I do recommend getting the extended mag release. That will help, but I think just having the extended mag release as a default for every Beretta out there, not just for DS grips. Anyway, moving on, his medallions are 19 millimeters long, or round I should say, and they are exact replacements to the airsoft WeTech version. So if you've got those airsoft guns, you can easily replace the plastic medallions with these high quality ones. The gold doesn't rub off. I've had these for about 10, 11 years, and so far they've worked really well and highly durable. Of course, I've been fairly careful whenever I load because I don't know. I don't want to damage any of my grips. But I did have a set that I saw on sale on eBay that was pretty much beat up, but it was in really, really good shape. So whoever had that previously really did some drills with it. I mean, the inside was actually marred and chipped, but still it was fairly functional. And these are done in several different wood finishes that you get to choose when you go to his website, and when you put in your order, he'll ask you what kind of wood finish. The two finishes that I would recommend is rosewood or walnut. Rosewood has a nice brownish color with some light orange in there, but it's not super loud like Cocobolo. He suggests Cocobolo for Chris's build, but I highly recommend against it because I've had several different Cocobolo grips from him, and they're in different colors. Sometimes it could be a little more reddish, sometimes it can be a lot more orange, and sometimes it can just be extremely bright orange. So I recommend rosewood or walnut, just one of those two colors. But yeah, if you happen to see these on eBay, definitely grab them because they're a lot better than his newer version. Let's move on to his latest design, which is this one here. This one's actually a lot more blockier than his previous version. They're also about the same thickness as well. So if you've got small hands, this will not fit you. Grab that or buy that extended mag release to help you out a little more. So the grip inserts on their original versions feel like sandpaper, but they're definitely not sandpaper. But it's definitely some sort of like Teflon type grip tape. These ones here are like rubber inserts, so they're a little rubber tape. So it's a little tape that you peel off and just slap on there. I don't feel it when I don't have my gloves on. I don't feel the grip as much, only on the thumb part. But since if you look, I'm not sure if the camera picks it up, but the grip tape kind of goes in and is not as flush with the with the grip itself, so it kind of goes inward. But anyway, so these ones, he offers 3 different types. See, the standard length, which I believe is like $50, and then $90 or $100 if you want to do the extended magwell without the panel connector. With the panel connector, it's $140. If you buy CDW's extended slide stop, unfortunately, they don't clear his grips. You would have to chip off or shave off a little bit of his grips so the extended mag release can clear. I haven't done it to this one because I just temporarily put it on there, but that's what you're gonna have to do if you're gonna use it on an everyday basis. So yeah, you're gonna want to do that. But these ones here are done in walnut, and I wanted to do a M9A1 build for gel, so I went with this, the walnut. They actually look really good, nice and shiny. They feel durable and can take a beating, but it's just super edgy and flat. And but these are going to be your best bet than the other third-party grips. Now, if you've got the money to spend, I would highly recommend going with CDW because he molded these exactly like the ones from the Airsoft from Tokyo Marui. These grips are molded from Chris Redfield's model because it's got the big indentation on the sides here. So if you look here, it's got that nice thumb. You can actually reach around and it does feel good, and I can hit the button. And same thing with this side too if you're a lefty. I'm a lefty, if you notice. The first gun that I showed was the mag releases on the other side. But yeah, you can actually reach around. Even with gloves on, it feels really good. So his medallions are actually in 20 millimeter, which is exactly the ones from Tokyo Marui. So if you want to replace those medallions, CDW sells them separately, as well as DS grips, so you can buy these separately and replace those. If you purchase from CDW, his medallions are $10 each. If you purchase from DS grips to replace the WeTech version medallions, they're $20 a piece. Going back to this one, this is an earlier version of CDW's grips, so everything's pretty much the same with his newer version, but I'll explain the first version. So these ones are done in walnut, and I believe he also offers rosewood or cherry. I can't remember the second one, but walnut would be the best choice for all of the Summer Edge builds. Anyway, so if you look at this, it's got the same nice curvature here and the slope, so it actually does clear the extended slide stop when everything's together. And instead of a panel connector, it's all one grip. So it's a two-piece. So it's a two-piece grip. Goes halfway across the other gun, halfway across the frame, and then the other half, seats up and lines up with the other side to make it look like the airsoft one. Derek from DS Scripts wanted to do something like that, but he felt that it would be fragile, and he's absolutely right. Although these feel very tough, the panel connector, but CDW recommends that not to be too hard on these grips, and they are fairly fragile, at least from what he's saying. But I'll go with the manufacturer's suggestions and not beat these to hell. But for one, these are fairly expensive. They're $220 versus Derek's $140. But if you want to do like a one-to-one replica of a Samurai Edge, these ones are definitely good for the money that you spend for them. And then you can always get a set of DS grips if you want to go to the range and do some training with it, and then have these out for show. But that's just my suggestion. One of the cool things about CDW is that his inserts are interchangeable, at least his newer ones. So if you want to do like Chris's version without having to buy a whole new grip set, you just buy his insert for, I think it's like $90, and then he'll send you one. You just swap out the insert, and you've got Chris's. This one over here is like Barry's model. It's also made of plastic, but it's not like the plastic grips from like WeTech or Tokyo Marui. This is like a high quality type polymer type plastic, and it's really nice and comfortable. It's really thin, so same thing with these ones. It's got the indentation, the curvature here, the slope. It's a two-piece, so it definitely covers one whole side of the grip, and then it comes together to meet in the middle. Unlike having a panel connector or a three-piece panel connector like DS grips, I highly recommend, at least if you want to do some like good training, go with these polymer type grips. Very tough. And then these the inserts exchange. So originally this was I had the Barry Burton V1, so I had the red medallion, and I just bought the insert with Wesker's medallion, and then just swapped it out. And these are the end results. Looks really good. But yeah, I highly recommend these two companies, DS Grips and CDW, or Collector Design Works. Go with these two only. The other ones on the market, the quality doesn't look good, and then the medallions that they have just look like a sticker plastered over it and then slapped on a wood grip. These ones are way better. But yeah, these are your choices that I would recommend if you want to start your Samurai Edge project. If you have any questions, just leave a comment in the comment sections. I tend to answer fairly quickly. If you have any other questions that I didn't cover, definitely jot them down and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Anyway, check out my other videos, my other Samurai Edge reviews that I've made, and yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.